Okay, so initial first crafting, I have wound up with this Nifter light deck. Yeah, I mean, this is nowhere near efficient. You're gonna get the raw testing here. Basically, I've crafted at least one of every command from Lawhold, Silverquill, Quandrix, just to see how they perform, and I'll decide if I want more. I'm testing out Expressive Alliteration, because I think this card might be pretty decent early game. Running the growth files, so we're running a playset of Lightning Helix because I still think this is going to be a solid. I think Death Shadow is going to become a serious deck going forward with Bloom Command. Chevelle, usual. Hydroid Crisis, just ramp. Running Tristani, again, just valued life gain things. Solar Blaze to remove things. 1 Clarion, 2 Clophis for value, and a few randomized creatures just to see how things stack up. This is kind of the testing phase. We'll see what we get here. Sideboard wise, we've added the Fracture because I think against control this card's going to be great. I probably will be putting more of these in. Mordigo against combo, Hostage Taker, aggro, Kaya for the grindier matchups, Fort Seizures and Fatal Pushes for aggro. But yeah, this is where we've landed. 25 lands. Let's see how things stack up. Let's take it directly into traditional ranked. Let's see how we look. I'm expecting to run into just Hand Disruption forever right now, since they've put both Inquisition and Fort Caesar now in Historic. I mean, this is just going to be the Wild West for a bit. Oh, I didn't know the avatars now had different colleges. We can cast a Helix, which will be fun. We can't cast much else, but I think we keep this. I mean, we're betting on this interaction. Okay, that's a good start, because he's gone basically straight into aggro. Well, I was thinking aggro. I approve of your sleeve style, though, as I too. Okay. This appears to be a Prismari style of deck. So, let's just start with excess. Let's just see if this is going to get countered. Yes, there's Brainstorm. I'm not sure where I feel about all these cards. Alright. Well, that's brilliant. Okay. We'll put you into our hand. We'll put the Niv on the bottom of our deck. We'll exile the Clophis, because apparently there's no land in the top 3. There's a land at least. Alright, so we're going to get countered here, but we'll just run Clophis into the counter. Yep. I don't know if the fact that it's probably made it now that they are going to have a million. Oh look, there's another sword coming in the top of the deck. We'll run out of 2/2 Hydroid, because at least it draws us a card. Because they can't counter the card draw activation, but they can counter the Hydroid. Yep, that's fine. We still 1 for 2 you. We get a Prismari command. There's the third sword coming, because I'm sure that's how they've drawn it up. So what we'll do is we will do this, and we will resolve to cast another Crisis to drain another card from their hand. They must be holding a shock style effect in hand here. Yeah, this Prismari command, they're trying to draw for more counters. That's fine. I'm assuming that they're holding the friggin' Alright, so we'll just start with, we'll just pass here. So what we'll do is we'll start playing instant speed. So we only have 1 red, so our best bet here is, well, there's a Challenger. So let's start with this. Let's see what they exile. Just a land. And then we'll Helix. So definitely holding a counter. So what we'll start with is we'll Helix again. Force the counter out of their hand. Yep. Or we can with a Bloom command. We would like. Actually cancel. Let's look at our graveyard. We did not get a land in there yet. Alright, let's Wither Bloom while we're on. I think we're going to mill free here. Yeah, we did hit a land there. Then we'll play the land. We are struggling for red again. Oh look, another brainstorm. Yeah, I think Historic is going to be seeing a slew of bans soon. Just the absurd nature of these decks and their ability to just go off is really annoying. Alright, let's just Helix to kill the Chandra so they don't get any more value out of it. No, there's a memory lapse again. And then we'll just make you sack the Planeswalker. Because, of course, there's another counterspell. Okay, then we move Gigantha into the main hand. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the point where... Okay, they have one card in hand. Is that one card another counterspell, considering that they've had like 12 now? Alright, we'll run out Gigantha, because Gigantha is the best test here. Alright, there was no counterspell. So we'll hold this up. Yep, exile for Mizzix's Mass. Oh my god, are you serious? Yeah, but what you got in your graveyard? You just literally got Prismari Command and counterspells. Oh, and Brainstorms, of course. Yes, of course, Brainstorms. Let's just... Yes, Brainstorm, draw 3 cards. This is kind of what I was worried about with Mystic Archive, that spell-based decks would become the OP thing that many decks would do. Okay. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Create treasure token. Let's just Helix this guy in the end step. Probably has a 1-mana spell. Best thing to do here is to kill the Chandra and stop him drawing cards. Then we'll drop the Niv to draw more cards of our own. Putrefy, we'll take another Helix, why not? And then we'll go. Yep, that was gonna be what we end up with here. We just grinded out value. Alright, so Forge Seizes, Vetoes, Mystical Dispute, probably Fractures, because he's also doing something else. Chevalier, okay. With Bloom, I don't know about. Like, yeah, this is damage. Condrix bouncing a Planeswalker could be relevant. Silver Quill, I think, comes out. Law Hold, I don't think. Tristani probably comes out here. What else do we need to... We don't need the Clarion because he's not making creatures. He probably runs the... what's it called? My brain deceives me. The Prismari Command isn't great in the control matchup, to be honest with you. So you've got to go... Still need to get rid of 2 cards. Probably Night of Autumn. If we resolve a Clophis in this deck, it's just going to be insanity. So... We didn't see a creature, so we'll get rid of the Putrefy. Yep. Alright. Let's see how we do in this regard. I mean, everything is... Alright, yep, I'm happy with this. We will keep the veto for the crazy stuff that he's probably going to play. My guess is he'll try to tap out for a Planeswalker and we'll just counter it. Or he plays the long game with us and we just choose not to play. Alright, there's 4. He's clearly waiting till he has Counterspell back up, but the beauty of this is going to be that I am just going to keep pushing. Oh no, a Brainstorm again. I mean, I don't think it's going to be the most dangerous one. The thing I'm most worried about here is a Prismari Command. The thing I'm most worried about is going to be like Grixis, Nicopolis Control with Brainstorm. Okay. I would like to draw other lands, please. Oh well, I guess I can Fort Season. See what's in his hand. Memory Lapse. Yeah, okay, I'll put it on top of my deck. I'll Fort Seize you again next turn. I'm assuming now he goes for his whatever spell he thinks he's going to resolve, and it's going to be funny. Oh no, that would be so amazing if I didn't have a Dovin's Veto in hand to say no. And then I didn't resolve a Clophis. And then I didn't get to Fort Seize you while you're tapped out and see what's in your hand. Oh look, there goes your other Magnum Opus. Okay. So now we just start removing your spells. And you know what, we'll just do this now. He has a Memory Lapse, so I'm assuming that he's just going to try and stop stuff. He also probably has a thing in hand, doesn't he? Well, let's just get it out of his hand, because we've got like 5. We've got more actual spells in hand than he has in thing. Yep. There's the sword coming. We'll get rid of the other Magnum Opus. We'll play this face down. Then we'll play another Niv Mizzet. He will have to Memory Lapse. Alright, there's your Chandra, which is going to be pretty funny because... Okay, we take out your other Magnum Opus. And then I feel if that is a spell that deals with things, it could be in trouble. I mean, did he honestly draw another counter spell, do you think? Nah, we'll just resolve the Niv. Well, that was a terrible Niv. I'm assuming now he takes all of his time to deal with this. Oh look, he got another Challenger. What's this? If X is 4 or more, do all of the above. Scar 1, then draw a card. You may choose to play, return a creature it controls to his own hand. Create a 4/4 red elemental token. Okay, that's cool. Right, so we'll just get rid of multiple choice. So then we'll fracture to kill your Challenger. Oh no, he just managed to draw another counterspell. Because that makes sense, right? Well, we might as well just Helix. Actually, cancel this. Let's figure this out. We have enough for double Helix next turn. So let's draw another card here. Because he can't kill us. Man. Basically, Clofus will do the damage for us, because if we do this, it's 4, 6, 8. Did he honestly draw his 4th Magnum Opus? Because I will be extremely annoyed if that's the case. Indeed he did. What a surprise. What an absolute bloody surprise, eh? What is this BS? That was insane. That was 4 Magnum Opuses in his top 20 odd cards. How insane is that? Okay, we'll get rid of the other Magnum Opus. Okay. So he doesn't have anything in hand. He is probably about to go off with Challenger. So I think the best bet here is Helix. I'd be 1 land away from this. So Helix. If I Prismari command here, yeah, this is better. So I can Prismari, create a treasure, deal 2 damage. I'll deal 2 damage to Challenger Con Ultimate. Wait, what? No, hold on. Deals 2 damage to any target, create a treasure token. Yeah, deal Challenger, target player creates a treasure token. Then I'm going to Lightning Helix while you're tapped out here. Alright, so provided he can't bounce Clofus here, it's over. So I think he must be holding a Mizzix Mastery. As I said before, if you resolve Clofus against some of these decks, they just have a really hard time dealing with stuff. Yep, he just hits a land, so there's nothing there. He can hit us for 8. I mean, the Mizzix Mastery would have done some insane stuff. But unfortunately, he can't recast his Magnum Opuses. Yep, that is games. That was our first game with our in New Historic, and I must say, it appears that spell-based decks are going to be the way to go, which is not too bad for me. I do enjoy a spell-based deck. I'm just dreading some of the optimized control lists that are going to come out now with Brainstorm Teferis and Teferi's Protection. Ooh, this is going to be a Wild West for time. But yeah, that's our first test match, and we're going to leave it there.